Hi there everyone, I'm in Roe Green, which is the start of stage 5 of the Salford Trail, and it's raining. Unlike the green at Worsley, the open space at Roe Green is historic, and it's been in public ownership since it was handed over to Worsley Urban District Council back in 1899. Roe Green is a lovely village, but probably as a consequence of the area's independent Methodist roots, it does lack a pub. Now, I've got to be honest with you, whilst I love this walk as a whole, I'm not a fan of this first section, and I wouldn't blame anybody for skipping it and walking straight up Old Clough Lane instead. It's grotty, it's full of hogweed, which I despise, and it's right next to the motorway. And when I say right next to the motorway, yeah. I am a big fan of the enchanted forest look though, so this short section just before you get to Manchester Road is much more up my street. Once the trail crosses the A6, the view changes completely, and not just because the rain had stopped. The lovely open fields of Linneshore really do feel like you've left the city behind, although the hum of the motorway is still there in the far distance. Across the fields is the unusual landmark of the footbridge between Linneshore and Kersley. This bridge crosses 16 live lanes of motorway and a further 5 of hard shoulder, which might well be some sort of unwanted record. If you know any different, please do let me know in the comments. From Linneshore onwards, it's well-maintained loop line all the way, which, if nothing else, is good news for my feet. For me, Blackleach Country Park is the highlight of this walk, but as it's such a miserable day, let's at least take a quick look at what it looks like when the sun's out. The Blackleach area had one large industrial reservoir, which was then divided into 2 smaller reservoirs by the construction of a colliery railway. Today, only the southern reservoir remains as part of the wider country park. The northern section was filled in way back in 1969 and now forms a nature reserve, or, if you prefer, more enchanted forest. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, then you'll know that I was fond enough of the ornamental locks at Ashton's Field to create an entire video just about them. Check out the link in the description box. Now, talking of things that I've already made videos about, I think it's time for a mediocre mountain challenge. So I am in Little Hulton. I'm about 80% of the way around stage 5 of the Salford Trail. It's just gone 9 o'clock in the evening and it's starting to rain. So I could go home, or I could make a evening bad weather assault on the highest point in Salford, which is just around the corner from here. What do you think, guys? Well, of course I went for it, if only to show what lockdown has done to my hair. Thanks everyone for watching, and all the best to the Tim Traveller and to all the mediocre mountain challengers.